Hey everybody, Rich here with RKAthletics. I'm so happy to be working together with CIBC Run for the Cure this year and doing a quick little virtual warm-up for everybody here before we hit the roads. So the first half of this video is going to be all about how to do the exercises and how to do them properly and why we're doing them. And then the second half of this video is actually going to be a follow along with myself so that we can do the warm-up together, have a little fun, and get the blood going. So we might as well get started. So exercise number one is going to be nice and simple. What we're going to do is called an ankle rock. So basically what that's going to do is you're just going to be rocking back and forth from your heels to your toes on your feet there, just getting the blood flowing into the calves and into your anterior tibialis, which is the front of the shin right here. So as we're doing that exercise, again, when we're running, it's very important to make sure that we're warming up the calves, warming up the feet, and warming up that AT as well. These can help prevent shin splints and muscle cramping as we're going. So the next exercise that we're going to go into is also one that's going to work on the calf and the ankle as well. And this is going to be called an ankle pump or a calf pump. This one's going to be done against the wall, so we want to be in an inclined position so that we can actually make sure that we are getting almost that simulation of ourselves running to get the ankle moving through a better range of motion. Now after the last exercise, these ones are probably going to feel a little bit more fatigued, but it's okay. We want to make sure that those calf muscles and the ankle muscles are really warmed up before we start running here. So now that we have the calf and the ankles all warmed up, we're actually going to go into the hips, and we're going to move the hips in two different directions. So we're going to first do anterior and posterior, so we're going to come front and back, and then we're going to go laterally. So we're going to go side to side to really make sure that we're hitting the hips in multiple different angles, because as we run and as we perform athletic abilities, our hips go in different directions. So we want to make sure that we can too, and we want to make sure that we're warming up the glutes and the adductors as well as the hip flexors throughout this warm-up. So next up, we're going to get the blood pumping a little bit and add a little bit of rotation into the movement as well. As we're running, we're shifting side to side, which means our spinal column's also moving as well. So we need to make sure that we're warming up our core and that kind of rotational movement. So what we're going to do is it's actually just going to be a stationary run. So again, we're going to get the heart rate going, and we're going to add in a little bit of a twist. So we're going to come up each and every time with our opposite elbow reaching towards our opposite knee. So we're going to do this every about 5 or 6 steps. Again, you can adjust based off of how you like to do it or how frequently you would like to do it as we're doing this exercise. So what we're going to do here for the last one is actually going into a squat and a lunge. So as we're doing this, this is one last little way we can get blood flow into our legs, get them feeling good, get our hips moving, and move through multiple different planes of motion. So this one again is going to just be combining 2 different exercises. We're going to go into a squat and then into a lunge for each leg. Okay, now that we've gone through all the exercises, it's time to actually do the warm-up. So let's make sure that we're doing this together. Follow my lead and we will get a nice little sweat on. There you have it, guys. The warm-up for Run to the Cure. Thank you for following along. Good luck with your warm-up. Make sure that you follow RK Athletics on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube at RKAthletics1 for more. I've been Rich. Thank you very much for joining me here today. And like I said, good luck on your run.